Another episode of Smoke Spray Pray Live. I am in I am in my fourth season, my fourth year. I'm working on my third perfect season and my fourth Super Bowl ring. Coverage for secondary. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Let's get that coverage, cause we need that coverage. We need that coverage for that secondary, cause we play New England, and I believe if I'm not mistaken, let me see. I think they're 3-0 team too. Yes, they are. Wow. So they have so far a perfect season. I have a perfect season. So let's get it. So yeah, your boy won 3 Super Bowl rings, 2 back-to-back perfect seasons. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Loving it, killing on the gridiron. Waiting for the loadout.
Today, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's gonna be a good game, y'all. New England Patriots. They're 3-0 right now.
It's the Jacksonville Jaguars.
I ain't gonna lie, they got a good secondary. They got a good defense and a good offense, but they defense, boy, oh fuck, man. I remember one time they was giving me, I forgot what season I was in, man. But on my second or third season, they was giving me hell. That boy.
A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the New England Patriots. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Blunt.
I just want to take this time out to thank all my viewers, everybody who out there watch and show love. All my friends from F13, family, beautiful, sophisticated one, Ultraviolet, Can You Dig It, Black Spot, Big Star, the Guru, Not Sure, Death Slinger, everybody. If I didn't name you, don't think I don't love you, dog. Joey, everybody, bro. You got Snot, everybody.
3-0 team set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten.
I feel like Eminem does.
He's good.
And he opts to not bring this one
He's
out.
good.
The first
He made me
drive
have to
start
skip a
He's trying to get Mac Jones. I know, ain't that cute? He only has 7 touchdowns for the season. Wait till you see my quarterback. He got 7 touchdowns for the season. Wait till you see my quarterback stats.
My bad,
No, your son.
Oh, my son?
Your son is the quarterback for this team. Your husband is the one I throw it to. I'm on defense right now, though. Good as that. Get your ass down, punk.
forward only for a couple here. Second down.
What season is this?
This is my 4th season.
Team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so
This is gonna be my 3rd perfect season.
you gotta find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the
Wet it, don't let it cut.
20 points scored. Give yourself
Wet it,
you give
don't
yourself
let it
the best
cut.
chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Exactly, I don't want to shoot out. Remember I was telling you about shootout? You don't want to shoot out. You want to, they score, I score, they score. Nah, get your ass down, punk.
And he will lose
Good shit, good shit, good shit.
23-yard line.
Nice. Yo, Smitty's good for football.
And now it's third.
I'm bringing you back out of retirement. Spinning.
One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from
Philly works for football.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, so we got one for football.
Yeah, I gotta mark it. I marked blue for football. What was the other one good for? The one that can't run out. Oh, that was good for Dead by Daylight because you gotta hold the R1 to run. Interception. Seen that coming a mile away. I seen that coming a mile away.
The black one? The other one?
I just put it up there. The Shining Party, the one that can't run. That's good for Dead by Daylight because all you gotta do is hold R1. You don't need to cut down on the stick. You get me? So all the controls are coming together. Eventually we're about to look, but for now, that means something right there. 19 touchdowns. You know, you didn't see the stat. The other one had 7 touchdown passes. I got how many? 19 touchdown passes, 1 interception. You know what I'm saying? He ain't him, but man, he talking all kind of good.
How about that one?
What?
The camouflage.
That one's good for a counselor in Friday 13th only.
So they all got a special effect.
Yes. In football, it changes the view because it hits up, it changes the view. I don't know about anything else, but
So the blue one is good for Friday.
yeah, the blue one is the best one for Friday 13th. Oh, damn, they hit him hard. Damn, that's the first time I see my boy duck the ball. You seen that?
Football, one is for Friday, one is for day by day.
There you go. There you go. It wasn't even intended for him.
I know, it was nice.
I know, right? I'm gonna watch it again.
Look at it, look at it.
Boop, excuse me, boop. Oh, I'll take it.
I want to see it closer, that's why I see it. There you go.
Good eye and hand coordination.
He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
You know, sometimes your eyes move faster than your hands.
Alright. I'm gonna run it with my quarterback. I'm going to my right.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Excuse me.
You got it, you got it.
Ooh, straight muscle, baby.
30 on that.
First down on the 3.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got
That hurts. Defensively, you heard it?
took it away and get away for a gain.
Bro, that one time, you seen that?
Taxi. Taxi. Ya te conoces tu nombre, ¿verdad? You know your name already. What makes a week we have him already?
I don't know. We gotta find out his birthday. That's gonna be his birthday. They know it though. It's the day of. It's on the broadcast because they say it. Oh, I remember the day we were streaming. We got so we have to look back on the stream. It's not that hard.
It's not even 2 weeks and he's here.
Got it.
Jags touchdown. DJ Chark, his 17th touchdown now on the season.
17 touchdowns a season.
The day that I left with Rwanda that he cried, that was the day before.
Wet it, cut off. Don't please. Wet it real good all around it. Cut off by itself.
No, most guys throwing the football are taught never into the
Oh, they trying to put it on the review? Let's see. I want to see it. 1, 2. He's in. Come on, man. Left foot in.
and not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully...
He was in, bro. Come on with the bullshit. Give a touchdown.
Look at to see if it all comes together.
The ruler on the field stands.
So called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
He sees I'm singing something, I'm not going to know what it is.
You have no idea how I bet. Especially them people, our people. I thought they left.
And now a 2-point conversion attempt for...
Of course we going for it too. Why not?
They'll try and throw. And the Jags are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball to two-point conversion. But the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Here comes Mac Jones and the rest of the Patriot offense. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run with Harris.
Nice run. That was a nice run.
The marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 22 carries, 94 yards.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh?
They gonna run it.
Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
Yeah, keep handing him the football. I will.
Down.
Get the job done.
Harris lost
Oh my God! They recovered it.
Wow.
We not the ball loose. They recovered it.
But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Throwing Jones. Complete. Hunter Henry.
Oh, he faked my. Oh, damn it, man. Got it. Got it. Got it.
Some guys just have a knack for creating turnovers. He's got a little bit of that going. He forced a fumble last week, another one there.
And it just drives teams crazy because they realize that certain guys, as you said, have that knack, and they're trying to keep them away from the action, away from the ball. But the best ones have that overwhelming desire. That
whoa, what the fuck?
To get to the football.
How the fuck did
it happen? And that he does.
That's the second fumble. How you gonna say that, dog? How you gonna say that, dog? That's bullshit. That's some bullshit.
Following the fumble recovery.
Damn, that's some bullshit. Get your, that was some bullshit, dog. I wish I could go back and watch the replay, dog.
10-yard line.
Was the ball out of bounds when he picked it up? My defender?
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll toss to Harris. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, Jones.
Get his ass!
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive starts,
they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake.
They're trying to figure two-way conversion. Ha 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 ha.
Nothing to score.
I mean, They try to fake the field goal. Excuse me. Not the two-way. My bad. That was funny though.
The
That was funny.
Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And coming up on their second
DJ Sharp Jr., baby. Come on, DJ.
Now they have the football.
That's my DJ. Go, DJ. Cause that's my DJ.
One-handed. Oh my, he pulled it in. Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as
One-handed.
possible and continue
One-handed.
this big season.
One-handed. Slick as a beat. I'm going back to him. I'm going back to him.
That play much
I'll go back to
needed
him.
there as they're all the way up
I'm
near
going
the
back to him.
40
I'm going
for
back to him.
first and 10. And he'll let this one go deep for
Woo!
Sharp. Fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. 34 yards the gain that time. Another first down.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Yeah, that was bad.
So that
That
was
was
a disaster, a big loss.
Yeah, it was.
there
It
with
was.
second down
That was a
coming
bad
up.
play.
Well, that's not exactly how they drew that one up nor practiced it, because on first down, you're trying to get some yardage to set up second and third down calls. In this case, had to drop it off to his running back, but boy, they closed quickly on that one and stopped him behind the line of scrimmage.
He's a reigning AFC Offensive Player of the Week, and defensively, they have to find an answer for him.
And that's what you would do if you were calling plays, right? You'd make sure that he gets targeted. But the thing about it is the route running. That's what makes him so dangerous, is because no matter what is presented defensively, he runs his route with such skill that he's able to go up and get the football first in each and every situation.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit, because at this point, it can't be a surprise to anyone in the building who's going to get the ball. They just keep feeding him over and over, and he just keeps on delivering.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. DJ Chark, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. He's having a
Shouts out to everybody. Yo, shouts out to my boy Joker Laugh. Shouts out to Levo Liaison. Shouts out to the guy without a mustache.
So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for two. They'll look to throw. Looking in zone,
Oh, all right. I like that.
Split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with two PATs.
I'm going for twos all day, so they can stop that one.
Because the first time you go after your first score,
Still a wrap.
it's like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, they felt like, what the heck, right? Because as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this.
That's a short kick.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. We get a look at Sterling Shepard as he and the rest of the offense march out into place. With them losing here in the second quarter and his limited productivity so far, you'd have to think they're going to try to look to him a little bit more, right?
I would guess you would start to see maybe some quick screens, some hitches, anything to get the ball in his hands quickly and let him try and do some damage after the catch. Or maybe just flip some formations and keep him isolated where it's more of a one-on-one route and get the ball to him.
I say just 4 verts, right?
Get your ass down, boy! Give me that ball, boy! Go! 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 Go!
Brings this one back. A fumble return for Jacksonville. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit.
Let's see if you stop this sport version now.
Job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as he'll go for 2. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So the 2-point conversion trend continues, at least as far as trying those goes. They've attempted them after all 3 touchdowns, CD, and converted now 2 of them.
They're not just dipping their toe in the water, are they? I mean, they're committed to going for 2 points, and 2 out of 3, now with a 22-0 lead. In a sense, they're a little bit ahead of the curve, because normally it would be 21, wouldn't it?
With the way their defense is playing, I don't know if it matters if they do convert any of these.
Short kick, they got good field position. I hate that.
Fairly short kick from the 14.
Man.
Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely.
See if we cause another turnover. Let's see if we can cause another turnover, huh, people?
Offense to see what they can do this time.
And in just about
You're like, he got me. He got me.
We go right to
He got me.
without a doubt, because when we see that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time.
I should have went with the blitz.
Take care of the football.
I feel like they won't run it. I feel like they won't run it.
Now a play fake here on first.
Get your ass. Almost got the quarterback. Almost got it.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones. Got a man open. That's Harry. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is Shepard.
Almost knocked that ball loose out of his ass.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
coming up at halftime. I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's
I am.
Miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Open man is born. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's swung out wide to
No,
Harris.
one boy's hitting hard.
Harris lost it.
Go.
It's a fumble.
Go, nigga, go.
Jaguars
Go.
come They did. Time to see some guys have a knack for creating turnovers. He forced a fumble last week. Forces another one.
Bah.
And then my good coaching buddies, Frank Delano, always told me, hey, Davis, creating turnovers is not as much about skill as it is about desire.
Oh, I thought it was going to be will, because Will
It's
rhymed
about
with skill.
desire. It's about skill.
Desire. We'll go with desire.
What are you, the rhyme master now?
It's about passion. It's about you wanting it more than they do.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, hauled in by Sharp. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need
Throw 80%.
4 yards.
Well, you're better.
It'll bring up a third down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They got to get it to the 21 here on third down. They'll look to throw again. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Now we're first and 10 at the 11. Back to throw again. DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars would extend their lead here just before halftime.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
So now the Jags once again, they'll go for the two-point conversion. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a two-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know
Good
what
kick.
you're thinking.
Good kick.
Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
What's up, Mom?
That's true. You've
You
said
alright?
that before.
You alright? I heard you crying over there.
Risk anything here late in the half.
Come
He'll
sit.
just take a knee and they'll bring
What's going
the
on?
football out to the
I'm just
25.
up here on the phone and I go straight to my sister's number.
Oh, you know me.
I should kill you right there. They're gonna. I'm sitting rolling up my
Pats at the line, ready to go. And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime. They'll indeed start on the ground and run that clock. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Tackled by the corner, C.J. Henderson. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September. We'll begin our tour after.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Jags football again. DJ Chark ready to rock and roll. And the highlights roll, and there have been a lot of them.
He is absolutely stuffing the stat sheet, isn't he? I mean, you name it, he's doing it. Getting in the end zone
Check.
multiple times, big check, right? How about the yardage total?
Over 100, check.
Big check. So that means he's breaking down the defense every which way. And so far, they've had no answer for him.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
I'm not looking. Okay, I'm looking. I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
Jaguars. DJ Chark with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2.
Yeah, right.
Back to throw here. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
It's called making a statement, people. I'm going for my third perfect fucking season.
And send this one away.
4th Super Bowl ring, y'all. 4th. Bro, man, 5th floor, bro, man, 5th floor.
Attempt to return. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays.
And the ball is out.
Got it.
Hit and lost it. And the Jags grab it. And just shutting him off there. And a great move again. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. And great effort. Does he get burned for that in film? He fought through some tackles. End result, though, a fumble.
It's going to be one of those situations where he'll get yelled at about the fumble, but at the same time get a check mark for the extra effort. And so it's one of those tough, tricky things for coaches. You don't want to coach it out of them so much that you take away the effort. You just want them to be conscious of taking care of the football.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Being chased out left. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives,
Perfect kick.
5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not
And
much
it's a
of it.
bad kick.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the
Yeah, he had the 40. And near the 40. Shit.
So the Patriots coming out now. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though,
Yeah.
because you're exactly
You
right.
like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
2nd and 2. They hand this off to Harris. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 27-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. A give to Harris. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
I got you.
Looking to throw.
Get it.
Jones.
Get your ass
It's
down.
caught. Smith. He is taken
Sound
down
the alarms.
at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Sound the alarms.
Back to throw. Jones.
Oh, he got that. Get him. Break his neck. Yeah.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Get your ass down, punk.
He'll go down back at the 12. Miles Jack working free that time to take him down.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Another try after the 1st down sack.
Jones.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Alton Robinson able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
2 straight sacks have him backed up now for a 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Jones. It's brought in by Harris. And they'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
No, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
See if I can block this punt. I mean, this field goal. Oh, I was close.
And his kick is indeed good. And they'll get back 3.
Ow. Oh, I was right there. I hit it too late. I should have hit it just a little bit sooner.
Kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
They were even the white flag.
Seeing the rest of the offense head back out. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked up.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. That goes for a gain of 31.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
Go to my boy Jarvis, man. I went to my boy in a minute.
They'll drop to throw. Past the 20. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Touchdown, Jaguars. Carter Landry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jags get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
For a big tight end,
Mama,
he can sure move like a slot receiver.
you want to play some defense for me real quick? I got to use the bathroom.
As a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
There we go now as they will again try for 2. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it. And extend this lead out even further.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point
Look,
than to go
I'm
for
gonna put the dive back for you. All you gotta do is just stay in that formation. Just keep that formation. And remember, just put pressure on the quarterback. That's it. We're whooping that. So they scored 15-3.
Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
And there will not be a return here. It's a
They got the ball.
Yeah, they got the ball. You on defense.
The Patriot offense now
Play
set
with
to
offense if
come
you want
back
to too.
out onto the field.
You remember him?
And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game
All right.
is not really
It's gonna come there anyways. When you see that, just hit triangle. Dime back, cover sky. Just remember that. Cover sky. It's what? What are you gonna do?
That is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Jones on 1st and 10. Got the connection here to Bourne.
Now, where do you think you're going, bitch?
A gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
I don't think so. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. I get too excited when I be playing. I love football.
And that is going to do it.
Quarter ended.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Second and 4. Looking to throw. Jones to Shepard, complete. A gain of 5.
You're not going nowhere.
First down. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position.
No!
Holding them down was
They got a touchdown.
N'Keal Harry,
Yeah.
his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are finally into the
You mean so stupid, I moved the guy to the left instead of going to the
I
right.
do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig?
Good.
The things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon. The extra point by Sly is up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Meow.
You on offense?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And they'll be backed up to start
Ooh,
this
shot
drive
that
as
ball
he's
loose out
taken
of him, Mom.
down right around 15.
That knocked me down, but they're gonna take that ball.
You're gonna go with
DJ Chark ready to rock and roll.
Come on, you ready to rock and roll,
Alright, check
DJ?
this out. Now this is very careful, yo. I'm gonna say after the boy. Hit X.
And you know that I typically take
Hit the trigger, hit the shoot button.
I'm not going to do that this time.
No.
Just praise him. My
Hit
goodness,
the O button.
4
There you
receiving
go.
touchdowns means
X.
he's been a variety of coverages throughout this game.
Hit triangle.
Because they're not just letting him run scot-free.
Alright, now you're gonna tap X.
To shut him down.
Count 1, 2, then hold. Remember the bullet pass. Hold that and then tap O.
Okay, well, do that again.
Just in the interest of the
Hide the
game,
ball. Hide the ball. Hold the shoot button. And then count 1, 2, and then you're gonna throw it to O.
Okay.
Go. Hike it. 1, 2, bullet. Nice. There you go. I want you to just throw it to your boy though. I want you to go downtown.
I get scared. I threw it to you. To my son.
No, you were the quarterback.
Oh,
Somebody though, that was a nice short play.
I thought I was playing the other game. I thought it was the other game. I gave it to
Alright, hit
you.
the shoot button. There you go. Now hit triangle. Now, like I said, hide the ball, count 1, 2, and then hold the shoot button and then pass it to O. Ready? Go. 1, 2, now O. O button. Oh, fuck it. Mama ready. Mama said fuck that shit. She been running. That was a good play.
Look at Brian. Look at Brian.
wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are.
I didn't think I was gonna make it that far.
Everything has been going their way for the
Look at
most
that.
part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage
I
of
didn't think I was gonna make it that far.
You can finish the game out. Last quarter. We can kill him. Press O. Go down to the pistol. Right down. X. Triangle. Alright, now this time, when you hike the ball, you hold the shoot button and then throw a bullet to box. That's your baby daddy. Hit the box button.
Okay.
Ready? Go.
Now on
1,
first
2,
down,
box.
he'll drop to throw it.
There you go. That's your baby daddy.
DJ Chark. And he's brought down. Another good
Triangle, same play.
35
Quick
yards
slap.
combined on those last 2 plays. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10.
Alright, X, and remember, hold the trigger and then box. Make sure there's no defender in front of him when you throw it to him, though. You don't throw it inside. Go.
He'll look
Now.
to throw.
Perfect.
Once again, complete to Chark. And he's going to get this inside.
Want another one like that?
Back-to-back.
You want another one like
I
that?
already know I'm gonna tie this one.
Huh?
Momma Smokes plays whole first fourth quarter.
That's impressive. They've been impressive from the
The
opening.
shoot to greatness. Momma Smokes plays a whole first quarter, a whole fourth quarter game.
So, triangle.
Yeah, baby. You know what to do. You got it.
Where's my boy at? Where's my boy at? And 1, 2, 3, go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Nice. Ooh, they hit him hard. They had two on line. Alright. He on fire. You got him on fire. Don't worry. Same play. Same play. This time a little more bullet. Hold that bullet. You want to put it. You want to throw that ball so hard as you can go through his chest.
How you throw it hard?
Hold that trigger. Hold the shoot button while you hold box.
Shoot.
Yes. Ready? Go.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw it.
Nice bullet. You see how it says bullet pass on the bottom? Yeah. Bullet pass.
Down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 16.
I would say she's going to go for a running play, but you put in the passes, that's good.
Continues to plunge forward.
All right, this time go with your X.
I'm going with somebody else.
Yeah, go with X. Listen, trust me, go with X. And X. X. Damn.
This one is going to be
He was wide open. That's your tight end Landry. He's going to go with a quick little.
I was gonna go that way, but what happened?
You ran. You got out the pocket. I told you, once you hike it, just let the quarterback do his own thing. All you got to do is hold and shoot.
Just hold this and just.
Yeah. Count 2 seconds.
sometimes the defense dictates it.
Triangle? Yeah. Alright, now you're gonna go to your X again. Ready? Hike it.
Hike is the X.
Yeah. Go 1, 2, now. Bullet. Bullet X. Mom, what are you doing it to?
Papi, I did that.
You probably thought you did, but he threw it out to the end. X was like right there. All right, go to your guy. Go to your guy. Box. Still, you on fire.
I still in my box.
Yeah, go to DJ Chark. Let's go, DJ. Bullet to his ass. Oh, interception. That's all right. You're doing great. Fuck that.
Okay, America.
That's all right. I was going to say play. I thought he probably would have happened the same with
In the victory last week, that's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love this.
I wanted a touchdown, man. Come on. I'm going to get that ball back.
That's my second interception of my 4 years. No, in this season, my bad.
Okay.
X. Go to dime. X.
And it looks like
That'll
this
work.
will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Jones now throwing on first down.
These motherfuckers got balls, huh?
And they will get him down, but not before
Come
They
on.
got some cojones, huh?
They want to pass by me.
lead us right into the
Look at
2-minute
the
warning.
days. What happening? Come on, let's play. Come on. Okay.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now Jones on first down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Back to throw now on first down.
Ooh, you almost intercepted it.
I did.
Almost intercepted that ball.
I hit it.
And it'll be 2nd down.
Good defense.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Okay. Let's do this now.
Back to throw. Jones out right to Bourne. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Got his man, that's Harry. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Ooh, good defense.
Knocked away. It's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this
Trials and
league, it's gonna be
tribulations.
wearing on him out there.
He has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there.
Come on,
and
let's
trying
take
to make something
pictures.
happen,
Triangle.
despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
I want to take pictures.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones.
Get him. Got him.
Down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's
Oh, that bitch is wide open.
man, the tight end.
You're not going nowhere.
And he'll be taken down, but he does.
See him do touchdown.
Nah. He on the 1 yard line.
Results in 35 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things. Maybe
You're not going nowhere. I ran like a motherfucker. You should have
maybe
seen
that was
it.
one of them there that worked.
Okay.
Triangle.
Here's Jones operating from the gun.
Oh, good defense.
But it's
He patted it. He almost caught it.
He just
That just scared me. I thought it was going to happen. That just scared me. He scared me. He scared me.
An incomplete pass on first down. Here's 2nd and goal. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And
Okay, it's okay. I don't care.
Too little, too late.
I gave it to you.
Too little, too late. You heard him.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man.
You get down near the goal line, this is where
That's
having a
it, right?
short-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Sly on for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here.
Okay, y'all won.
Quarter of play.
Thank you.
A 10-play drive that time. And the gadget play gets
They
it
didn't
into
win.
the
We won.
I did have fun. Oh, well, we won, 51-17. I gave them that. I gave them those seven.
Run it back. You got 3 seconds left.
The kickoff unit is out on the field.
Mike, run it back for a fucking touchdown. Run it, just run it, fuck it.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Good job, Bo. That's my mama, y'all. Y'all seen it? Oh, shit.
wait.
That's my mama, y'all. Y'all seen it?
Meow.
Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just
Yeah,
take care of
baby.
it.
The pursuit to greatness, guys.
They did.
It's gonna be my third. No. Yeah, it's gonna be my third perfect season. Fourth Super Bowl.
4-0 on the new campaign.
4-0,
And they'll
baby.
get another
4-0.
home date next week as the Packers will come to town.
Oh,
Meanwhile, for
shit, the
New
Packers.
England, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, pretty ass ring. Yeah, pretty ass ring.
What's good, fam? It's time
Shit,
for the
chillin'.
Polanco Show.
Okay, what's up, nigga?
Well, I think the big question is this team for real? I mean, we're a quarter of the way through the season, and they don't have a single loss yet. But it doesn't seem like everyone's taking them seriously.
Well, as a playoff contender, you kind of have to. At least the math says they are. In the last 10 seasons, 30 teams have started 4-0. 26 of them have gone on to the playoffs. That's 87%.
Doesn't sound like you're ready to call them Super Bowl contenders just yet, though. Am I right?
That might be a little...
Shut up. I'm 3-time reigning Super Bowl champion. What the hell they talking about? 3-time. Let's see if I can unlock someone. Let's go to my brand. Yes. Permanent. See, I just locked in a permanent ability, guys. I'll go onto my Nike brand. Oh shit. Green Bay Packers. Don't let that 1-3 fool you. Do not let that 1-3 fool you. I bet they're gonna be challenging.
Today, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Green Bay Packers and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, get on his... Yeah, he literally had to climb on his back.
Position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field.
7 touchdowns for real. Garoppolo.
6'2" from Eastern Illinois. It's Jimmy Garoppolo.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Well, this defense for the Jags, they were strong last week, CD, and that win over New England.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. This one swung out here to Jones. Now Jones, he lost the football.
Got it.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And we get a glance here at their leader. The man who will be
24 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. And you know what? It was really one. My mom threw interception by mistake.
Passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. This is James Robinson. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant
That boy running hard.
Now what a first down pickup of 8.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by
That's my 3rd interception of the
and
season.
the Packers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Dang.
Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he's got him. Got his man on the end.
I'm pissed, yo. I can't believe I threw that interception, man. I should have kept on with the running game. Should have kept my running game was good.
In there with a little extra zip, and he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
Moving up the field now.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's been a big chance of yardage as shown by that last play.
Now a first down carry by
Get your ass. Oh, my. Come on, that's some bullshit, man.
Quickly brought down, but a nice
Yeah, how you break the tackle?
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. The give is to Jones. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And this defense going to bring out a couple extra DBs here on 3rd and a yard. Garoppolo.
Oh, this bush!
It's the tight end DeGuara. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A give to Jones. And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. Tyson Campbell up to make the stop. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Garoppolo tossing quickly out wide. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Here's Garoppolo to throw.
Thank you. Thank you for giving my ball back. And I'm running it back on your ass. Fuck that. I ain't even gonna play with you.
The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction. Excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
And now onto the field comes the Jags offense. They'll go for 2. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay.
You gotta keep your wits about you.
The game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. With that
that's some bullshit.
Double check my math. Yes, he has hit 8,000 career rushing yards.
And that's fantastic. That means he's now approaching the top 50 all-time rushers in NFL history. That means he just sped past Terrell Davis, who's in the Hall of Fame. And now he's just got to go ahead and be strong and run hard because he's chasing down Larry Zonka.
51 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Now, back in my old days, before college, I played a little bit of offense. I used to love to pitch the ball to my backs. How about that pitch right on that play?
Yeah, going right. People run to the right more than to the left, don't they? In real life, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They run. Robinson.
Get off me, get off me, get off me. Seen that stiff arm?
7 yards there and a first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Powerful running.
Powerful running. Go, baby, go. They couldn't get me down.
As he's taken down just shy of the 45. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll run here with Robinson.
Got it.
The first down
Got it.
As he brings this up to the 47. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on 3rd down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on 3rd downs all year long. Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from around the NFL. And he is tackled inside the 40, not close to the 30.
Oh, we got crackers?
10 yards there, good enough for a Jags.
I like to eat those with crackers. We got crackers, like regular saltine crackers. We gotta keep those in the house. Crackers and cheese.
Right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
On first down, it's Robinson.
Damn, that boy running the ball hard.
Down near the 20-yard line.
Yo, I'm loving this. Yo, I'm loving my fucking running back right now, B. Fuck, B. Loving that shit. That nigga running strong. I'm not going to, I'm just sticking to the ground game, yo, because they is not stopping this nigga.
He is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
By time.
He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Give him a little break. I know he's tired. I've been going to him. But give him a little break. I know he's tired.
But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 12-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. And he's got it. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. He absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. He's knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Yeah, I went for the wrong play, but I still try to go for it.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst.
Good kick.
If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season, and of course it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. Garoppolo's throw taken in here by Patrick. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Throw over the middle, caught by DeGuara. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Throwing now is Garoppolo. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So we have come to halftime. Well, that came a little abruptly.
No halftime show.
So working on my apple up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out. And we can get to the third quarter now. Shepard, he's going to sit on this one, and it's a touchback out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Forced out to his left. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. They'll look to throw here.
He snatched that one hand.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this
that was
team,
amazing.
you gotta figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
50. Roll on 50.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep now for Landry.
Gotcha.
Caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On the move to his left. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. So now another 2-point conversion attempt coming.
Straight muscle, baby. Straight out the muscle.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is. And I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A nice run there by Jones on first down as he'll wind up getting about 5. So 2nd and 5 coming up. Working with 2nd and 5 now.
2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. Get that 3rd down. Get that. Oh, you bitch. Oh, yeah, holding.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And this time not quite to the 30.
No, thank you.
Down at the 31-yard line.
And that doesn't have
Sound the alarms, please. Someone sound the alarms, please.
If you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves, then they might get hit with a screen. Maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Get your ass down. Get your ass down.
Down he goes. Alton Robinson able to record his 5th sack of the season. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass.
Let's see if I get this block field goal.
With just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles.
Oh, that was close.
Slow down the speed. They
Boom.
got to them here in the second half. Now they got to come up with a counter to that. And maybe do something different.
Yeah.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing a clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would a 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he was never told my car.
That's what Rachel told me.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And this one is incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again.
Weren't able to Packer pressure, and down he goes. Kenny Clark able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guy.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. Pretty good play by both the thrower and the catcher there, Charles. Third down. It showed a lot of trust in his receiver.
And what I liked about the play was his receivers understanding that everything wasn't on time back in the pocket. Rhythm was off a little bit. He adjusted as well and gave them a chance to complete that play.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Second and 5. Rolling to his left.
Woo!
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action.
Strong running.
When we come back.
Strong running. They couldn't get that man down.
On EA Sports. Now back to throw.
Wow.
DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown.
Nice backflip.
DJ Chark. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Jaguars add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is?
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Who's that? Who you text?
I texted Rachel. I told Rachel, I said, hey, I'm trying to get a hold of my car. I called the sheriff's department.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Fuck that kid.
Send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Garoppolo now, first down throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Maxine, move.
Maxine. Yeah. Thank you.
Garoppolo on first down. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
I go to my stove and I
Like going to him in the
me da miedo.
catches another one.
Until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. Justin Madubuike. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. And you could say that is just another cherry on top for this defense and that entire team. But really, this defense has sparked what's been an impressive effort here in this one.
And I notice you used the word sparked, because you're not seeing that on the other side of the ball, are you? The offense right now, the spark has left their game, and it's been because of what you described, that defensive pressure.
The Packers on third down. They only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Garoppolo now. He sets up the screen to Jones. And they'll get this across midfield. Nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Boyd. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now Garoppolo. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. He'll find his tight end here, DeGuara. A gain of 6 there on 1st. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. From the 16, Garoppolo.
Get his ass, get his ass.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be...
Thank you, thank you.
What say you, Mr.
Oh,
Referee?
that's beautiful. Oh, he looks so beautiful. Oh. That's beautiful.
Holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Here's a throw right side, taking it.
Now
they got to get to the line quickly. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And that will be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find them.
Oh, my first shutout. It's going to be my first shutout in my 4 seasons in the Jaguars. This is going to be my first shutout. They didn't get not 1 point. Not 1 point.
And they're going to love with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
This is going to be my first shutout, y'all. 0. No points allotted. Not a field goal, not a nothing. Wow. A triumphant moment for me right now. Whew.
They'll run again here with Robinson. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
So what's up, y'all? It's your boy Smokes Pray and Pray. Very excited. I'm about to get my first shutout, yo, in my whole 4th season with the Jags. I had 3 perfect seasons.
On third down.
No, I mean, 2 perfect seasons. This is going to be my 3rd perfect season. I have 3 Super Bowl rings, and this is my first shutout right here. Bah! They just got smoked.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. This was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
The absolute pinch a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Jags, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on...
So that wraps up our first NFL Power Rankings of the 2021 season. Obviously, it wasn't too difficult to come up with first place. In fact, we had NFL insider Ethan Rhodes on the show earlier today, and here's what he had to say about our top choice, the Jaguars.
I went on to the Nia Polanco show last week and sung this team's praises, and they managed to improve to 5-0. Whether or not you think this team is a bona fide Super Bowl contender, you have to respect what this organization and their star rookie have managed to do in the first month of the season. All right, there is some legitimate young talent on that roster, and they are very well coached. The future is really bright.
All right, so here's the thing. I agree with everything Ethan said about Jacksonville. He is spot on, 100% on the money. But, and you knew there was a but coming, what happens when they eventually end up in the loss column? And what happens then? And what if it ends up being 2 or maybe even 3 losses in a row? Because how they bounce back from adversity is what's going to take this promising young squad from the power rankings to the playoffs. You can mark my words, write that down. But yeah, I don't know. I tend to get ahead of myself sometimes, so let's chill. We've got plenty of games ahead of us. At least that's what a listener named Darren would say.
Where's your brother? it to my wishbone. I hope somebody didn't eat it. I don't see no wishbone around. ¿Qué cosa? It was there this morning. Did you eat it? Yeah, did you eat it? I'm talking to you.
All right.
Did you?
5-0. Fat. You better find yourself, anime. You better find yourself.
See, it was in here.
Mental focus,
Yeah.
physical recovery. What's your mental focus?
Remember my wishbone. I was saving it. He said no, he didn't do it.
I see that permanent unlock, so I just did it. It's my bye week right here. Just chill my bye week. Let me take a little break. Alright, we back. Bye week over. Oh, the Houston Texans, huh?
Why you staring so much? You're supposed to tell me why you look at me so much. Hey.
Let's go, Houston. 8-2-4. Got my first shout out. I'm so happy, yo. That's dope. I gotta make sure I put that in my title. Oh, Sunday prime time. I gotta make sure I put that in my when I title this episode. Excuse me, y'all. First shout out. Yeah, I am just a little bit, but I'll be alright. I gotta be, I can't miss that. Everybody's gonna be fucked. You motherfucker take $4 out of my card. Yeah, I had a good point with that shit. Oh, I love when they wear that black and white. That's why I wear black and white. I love my away uniform. Nah, that's not my team. It's the fucking Texans. There we go. Back up, bitch. Let's do this. Who get ball first? Tell me we get ball first, man. They didn't get ball first. Alright, we get ball first. It's about time. I love my away uniform. That's why I like to wear the black and white when I'm playing with my Jags. Wow.
Here to start.
Here go the man right here. Who is this? Who is this? Mr. Brian Velez himself. 26 touchdowns. Wow. 69 out of 89 completions. That's dope.
Very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going at the pace he's at, This is going to be a dangerous team come January, and you can.
To my mom, baby daddy.
A jump ball, and this is caught. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play.
But of course, man.
It would appear these
Go
guys
DJ. Hit him a
the
DJ.
second play from scrimmage.
Last night at our meeting, you said you thought that they would test the secondary early, but I don't know if you meant it on the second play of the game. I thought you meant as we get into it a little bit. They decided to just come right out swinging.
Now on first down, he'll drop.
Come on, DJ.
That's once again complete to Chark. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, it's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk,
85
you
and
yourself by
30.
keeping them on the line of scrimmage, but no, not on
We'll
that one.
go for a running play.
Step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to
Let's
go.
see how they're running defenses. There you go. Run it. Run it. 2-3 yards. 4, not bad. I'll take that 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. It's complete. DJ Chark with touchdown number 23 here on the.
I'm going to my 3rd perfect season. 4th Super Bowl. Well, not yet, but we 6-0. We 6-0. 6-0. Yo, I just got my first shout out. Super psyched. I'm fucking stoked about that, bro. My last game, I got a shutout. Yo, they scored 0 points. 0 points.
Coaches often hedge their bets too. They'll bring them back and work them really hard that first practice back to make sure that they're back and grounded.
Whatever they did, formula looking good so far in this one. And now the Jags are going to go for 2 here.
Yes.
And the Jaguars are going to have 1st and goal as
That's what we be doing, the most amazing catches. Hey. I like the backflip. He does a backflip. No hands. And he does a like a back. Yo, that shit is dope.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Now comes Deshaun Watson, ready to captain the ship here for this Houston offense.
And what a first half this season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson.
Get his ass.
He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Man, that bitch should have fumbled it.
Pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down.
Come on, man. Stop this motherfucker, man.
Watson off play action.
Get his ass, man. Fuck.
That's complete to his running back, Carter. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 17-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a handoff for Lindsey. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. 8 yards to go on second down. Here's Watson. On a quick slant, here's Fulgham. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Well, Brandon, obviously no panic in them. They gave up the touchdown. You know, their defensive side did that. But he's already taken them back downfield. I love this field general that they've got. It's almost like he went to the defensive captain and said, nope.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there.
Fucking Texas bastards.
Now the Texans are within a 2-point conversion of tying up this game.
Oh, these bitches.
Passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Austin Seibert on for the extra point. He's got it, so they take just the one here, and that makes it an 8-7 game in the first. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Shepard is going to sit on this one, and it's a touchback out to the 25-yard line. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. And you figure this should be a healthy, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've got that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Someone's sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up for the first and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Touchdown, Jaguars! Carter Landry, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team.
Can't see me like John Cena.
Now, they can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You
Good
can't
kick.
stop them in any
No
direction.
return.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And we're in the middle part of the this season where each week starts to become a little more important, and especially this, Charles, being a division matchup.
Yeah, you haven't fired the starter's pistol or rang the bell lap like they do in track and field for the sprint to the finish, but you're starting to eye it, aren't you? You got to pile up those wins, put them in the left-hand column, not the L's in the right-hand column.
Watson's throw complete here on target to Tunyon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off of play action, it's Watson. And this will be swung out for Lindsey.
Yo, I was supposed to get that quarterback, man. Damn.
10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. A shotgun snap for Watson. Catch made by Fulgham.
Yo, I'm trying to put that. I'm trying to, boy, if I get my hands on that fucking quarterback and make him pull that ball.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And he gets it down to the 32. That one a first down pickup of 8.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
The 22 is the line to gain here on third down. Now Watson. A throw to the flat for Carter. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on third down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coach.
I don't like it, man. It's too close of a game, man. It looks like they're about to score, too. Well, they're trying to score. Get your ass down, bitch.
Not much there, only a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw again on second down. Watson. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. This is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Robert Tunyon, his second touchdown.
That's what I don't like. I don't like shootouts, man.
Cut it to within a score.
I score, they score. I score, they score. I don't like that.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is down to 2. So that one a a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it results in the Texans finding the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Takes it at the 7.
Go! 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 93-yard kick return.
I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Now a two-point conversion attempt forthcoming. They'll try and throw for it. Flush to his right. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants at the Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure that his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll check this one down to Carter. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. He's trying to get that to Brevin Jordan.
That'll bring up 2nd down. Watson looks to throw again. Finding some room at midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st down, Watson. And Cameron has it over the middle.
And they will get the 1st down here as they move into field goal range as well inside.
Shouts out to all of my viewers out there. I just want to take this time to say thank you for showing all the love. I love you, I love you, I love you. Thank you. Please tell a friend about me. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Please, I need some more subscriptions. Subscribe. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Come on, y'all. Help me buy this big house for my mama. It's just a nice house. It don't gotta be that big, but help me make it, y'all. Help me make it, man. Show some love. It don't cost you nothing just to click a little thumbs up.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Cameron again the target.
Like I said, this week, the winners of my first giveaway will be receiving their prizes.
My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Headsets, gift cards, stuff like that. They'll be receiving them this week.
I know. My bad.
If you want to know about the next giveaway, you must subscribe, watch, ask, find out when will be the next giveaway. What's going on, you know? Keep track of the smoke dog.
Coming up. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached half.
Let's go. Yeah, they get ball first. Come on, let's do this.
Week 7, second half. Let's do it.
Ooh, that was a perfect kick.
Can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
The pass there over the middle to start things out.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
What's up, Austin? Chilling.
Watson on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
You need to come up with that fucking address, bro, so I can send that shit tomorrow.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
You need to find an address for me to send that shit to, bro. So I can send that shit tomorrow to your headset. I've been good.
To throw again on second down. Watson. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he's going to have another first down as the tackles.
How you, how's your mom? I hope she's alright. I hope the family good. But yeah, find the fucking address, bro, so I can send that headset. I'm tired of seeing that shit sitting in my house. And I'm tired of not being able to hear you when I'm playing with you, bro.
Puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Fuck you mean you can't? I can ship that shit, nigga. You never heard of FedEx? UPS? I can even ship that shit to the post office. It don't matter what state you at, nigga. I'm in New York. You're not even that far. Whatever, bro. I know I fucking bought the headset. I'll give it to somebody else if you don't want it. I'll get that shit to somebody else.
But when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback.
So, think about it, bro. If you don't want it like that, just follow me, bro. I got it for you, though, because you're my nigga. If you don't want it like that, trust me, it's a couple people out there that are like, I want it. Nah, y'all wasn't the original, giveaway. You feel me? My next milestone is going to be like 500. Then that'll be my next giveaway. Everybody that's getting the giveaways is from my first 50 sub giveaway. Oh, they going for it? Yeah, going for it.
The halftime Minks had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus
I don't know what to say, bro.
Double teams at the first level. Make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey.
What I would do, though, is you got Cash App?
It's a 6-yard.
I'll send you $20 tomorrow. I'm pretty sure you can find a decent pair. A headset for $2.
And that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse. And I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially.
But you gotta make sure you let the viewers know and everybody know that Smoke Dog, you know, kept his word with the giveaway. I know, I heard that, yeah. I'll send you $20 tomorrow. You gotta tell everybody, let everybody know. Let everybody know, yo, Smoke Dog for real, man. He's serious about the giveaways.
And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high.
You have to tell him how much. Just tell him you want a cash prize. Tell him you couldn't get the headset because your mom is strict. But under circumstances, your boy Smoke, you know what I'm saying? Gave you a cash prize instead. Alright?
And that will tie our game here in the third quarter. A 10-play drive that time. And the result, a Houston touchdown.
Yo, this is crazy. They made a 2-point conversion. This tied up. This is not good. It's not good.
Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
This is not good. This is not good. I do not like that. Yo, they tied up with me, dog. I'm still undefeated, though. I'm still undefeated. This is gonna be my 3rd undefeated season, and when I win the Super Bowl, it's gonna be my 4th ring.
He's well past that now.
Not yet, not yet. Right now, my season just started. I'm 6-0. Gotta play 17 games.
That's a really crafty receiver.
If I win this one, no, when I win this one, it's gonna be 7-0. I can't afford to lose. Cannot afford to lose. But it's gonna be my 3rd. You know what a perfect season is? 0 losses. Oh no, I didn't want that play. I didn't want that play. I didn't want that play.
As they come up 1st and 10. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. They'll set up to throw. Going deep here for Landry.
Oh my God, he was open, bro. He was open.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him the 1st down. That's one heck of a catch right there. Get his eyes the whole way.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, it's a tight game, bro. 24-24, US. Kind of nerve-wracking. I'm not used to teams getting that close. I'm used to having a good lead.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Out to his left. Steps away to his left. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, so what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the
5 wins without a loss. Sorry, we 5-0. You heard him? 5-0. It's going to be 6-0 for me.
But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the 1st round. I think if you get towards mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
27 yards there, a 1st down.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Steps away. Muscles him off. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble.
I'm going to jump on some Friday soon.
For buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was
That's a TikTok. That's really on TikTok too.
Second and 6. On the move to his left. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter punch all throughout, and that touchdown.
It's been a shootout, bro.
Our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
All right, but it'll be like next month, son, because Jack in the UK, right? That shit gonna cost money. All right.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send
I was thinking about Jack. Trust me, bro. I was thinking about him too.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards.
I was thinking about Jack. I like Jack, man.
He's down at the 27.
Like I said, though, it'll probably be for Jack. I can do something for like next month, maybe.
Plenty of time here in the fourth quarter, just a one possession.
Yeah, maybe next month for sure. I'll be able to do something for Jack.
Touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
For sure.
Bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10.
This month I gotta take care of everybody. Gotta ship everything out. Plus I gotta get some new games. I'm getting that new Creed. I don't know what else I'm gonna get. I might get NBA 2K22. I might play some ball. I don't know. I'm thinking about it.
The focus here has to be the touchdown of the two-point conversion. Field goals aren't going to help you.
Yeah, but how about that first play of the drive? Just to get them started. Nice game. Got some positive momentum going. They're on their way.
Get that motherfucker down, man.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Watson now to throw.
Oh, the ball is loose! The ball is loose! Oh!
Return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms. Right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time.
Sam,
when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you.
And you're going to like
You've got to take care of the ball.
You ever heard of Puerto Rican martial arts? There's fucking several of them. We got the standard shit like the Nazi Kito. We got individual susu. We got muy
I'm not gonna risk an interception. I'm gonna keep it on the ground.
They'll run on 1st down. Robinson calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Got it.
And boy, he is very close to a first down.
That's some bullshit.
That football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
How can I challenge that? I want to challenge the fucking. Fuck it.
And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. And we're going to get a review of that.
I want to see the spot of the ball.
The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football. And this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And this is touchdown. Carter Landry with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Jaguars add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2. Looking to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Justin.
Oh, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit.
Their own 35-yard line.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball.
Okay, I'm about.
Remember,
Still, man.
you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
A short kick taken at the 18. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
Watson of the Texans now. Down by 2 touchdowns. A minute 55 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down.
All right.
Here's Watson.
Get your ass down, punk.
He lost the football.
Ball loose out his ass.
It's hurry-up mode time for the Texans, hustling up to the line.
To throw, Watson.
That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. And the Jags, Charles, I think they're in the dime here.
Covering a lot of field.
Watson to throw.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
At the 39-yard line. Y'all see that. Y'all see that. Y'all see that. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. I'm going to go ahead and
a nice interception there.
I'm going to set up for next week, and then we're going to go ahead and jump on some F-13 because I'm kicking ass and taking names.
If you make a big play like that at the right time.
Ooh, they try to make me fall. Ooh, they hit him hard.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to
They hit him hard.
2nd down play.
I felt that shit.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark with another touchdown, number 24 on the year.
And the Jaguars look like they're going to be moving to 6-0 as they extend that lead even further.
Seen the hop afterward? I had a hop. Get off me. Get off me. I go for the field goal. I go for the field goal.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Set now to kick.
Good kick.
Away, and
that was a good kick.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
And now out comes Houston.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carter. Now the ball comes loose, and the Jags grab it. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. it simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
I know I should have went for that. I didn't give a fuck.
And the Texans will take over here.
He was on fire. I figured he was... That was a dumb play. Dumb play. Dumb play. Dumb play. Dumb play. I don't give a fuck. I won.
Where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Now a first down throw, Watson. He'll drop this underneath to Carter. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did. And I don't know that that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Back to throw now on first down. Oh, not sure.
Try to squeeze it in. I try to squeeze in that little pocket.
Incomplete. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Jacksonville, they remain as hot as anyone at 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Houston, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll try and turn things.
Say something smart,
Y'all see it, y'all. Y'all see it. 6-0, 93-yard return.
By the way, best production team in the or at least that's what they tell me.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a little break on this, jump on some F13, but that was awesome. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Epic game. We playing the Vikings. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. Anyways, this is your boy Smoke Spray Prince signing out. Sonny, you seen that 93-yard return? Deuces.